It feels as if it has been a week. Even. That really you? Still there?
Ah, my penchant for the dramatic is starting to show. Hello, everybody! Hello, hello, hello. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. It is great to have you here. If we have not met before, I make Eurobeat music, like you're hearing in the background right now. My music is Super Eurobeat, Initial D, PR, Matara, Conaby, Shoko, Ashton Martin, Rolling Stone, and much, much more. What was I about to say? And if we have met, it looks like since last we caught up, we have a follow from Lithiale, Moonlight 1255, and that 10-month resub from Super Eurobeans Vanilla. I think so much that's as well as that $10 not showing up in the thing for some reason. Let's fix that. Can we get some love in the from Mechanics? When you say Initial D is at arcade stage, that too. It's been in the anime and the arcade stage. No worries, uppies. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. As you can hear, my voice has recovered a little bit. Earlier today, I had to do a little bit of throat clearing, which was not very good. But I am here. I am glad to be back. Good to see you. How y'all doing? Can't stay for long. It's Christmas tree decorating night. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, Bulwark. Do what you gotta do. Like, I know I would put off streaming to help decorate the Christmas tree. That is my thing. The Mai Shiranui first look just dropped for Street Fighter 6, and whew, women. I know we weren't ready for Mai and Ari Engine, and I was right. Yep, that sounds right. Oh, thank you, Vanilla. And hello, Party. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Now, what a concept. Odyssey Eurobeat on stream, actually working on Eurobeat. It feels like it's been forever since I did that. How y'all doing, by the way? Before I go too wild into anything. Hydrate, that I can do. I have all kinds of beverages today. I have a little bit left over from lunch, a little bit of Coke Zero. Are you doing all right after what happened earlier? Oh, the tsunami warning. I should probably have opened with that. So, I'm okay. Pixie and I are doing just fine. It turned out that kind of fizzled out. There was a large earthquake off the coast of Eureka, California, which is a ways up, a ways north of here. And people were ready for that to cause some tsunami level waves, but it just never came to pass. Recovering from major dental surgery. Wishing you a swift recovery, Hannah. Party! Thank you so much for gifting those subs to Porky D Toaster, Neutronium, Exibor, andEnorange. I do also believe that between that and the 10, we got a couple wheel spins, don't we? Alrighty. Let's get the wheel going. Boop. All right, spin number 1. I'm doing amazing. Everyone in the Discord has been super supportive of both my art and my cosplays, which I'm really happy people like them, although it'll be a while before I show them. That's okay. Do what you gotta do to feel comfortable. I spent 45 bucks. Ow! 45 bucks on Gamer Sub. Thank you for the 100 bits. Very much appreciated. The German version, though, one is Miku edition, bubblegum flavor and vanilla flavor on another one. That's fair. I did end up buying the Bishoujo flavor. I'll give that bets. I may not be going with G Fuel in terms of, if I partner with a drink, but the shaker looked good, and I do like sour flavors, so I want to give it a try. All right, Pion for 2 minutes for 1. And, oof, that was a weird little... Oh. All right. I'm not sure how I'm feeling vocally on that one, y'all. Is it okay if I respin on that? Might be a little bit of a strain if I try to do that one. Oh, thank you for that. Respin is okay. Respin. Okay, yeah, let's respin that. Boop. Now that one I can do. All right. We have Pion for 2 minutes and dinner, a bath, or hello, Mikotan. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. All right. Let me get the timer going for 2 minutes. Do I have my phone with me? I think I did the, nope. Lots of hydrates, a natural voice, and natural voice. It did land on Hamsar again. I had to, oh, you mean the second time? Yeah, it almost did. It went a little further, thank goodness. I think I need to move a few things on my desk. Yeah, we did have a tsunami warning, but it turns out that kind of just fizzled out. Thankfully, we're all safe and good. We kept an eye on the situation, but after a while, it's like, yeah, it's not doing anything. We're good. Okay, so Pyeon for 2 minutes, and then dinner, a bath, or... So, would you like the dinner, a bath, or to be in Pyeon? Or would you rather it be, its own thing? All right, I am speaking pretty naturally, and I will hydrate plenty. All right, that was weird. Okay. In Pyeon, okay. Then it will, think of that, that's, then it will count against the timer. 2 minutes starts, it is 2 minutes. Make sure I got that right. Yeah, 2 minutes, all right. So 2 minutes of Pyeon, along with the Shinkon Santaku. Did the hydrate, did that, speaking naturally. Yep, all right.
Okaeri nasai, Pyeon. Gohan ni suru. Ofuro Pyeon ni suru. Soreto mo... Na? Pyeon?
And that's what... I forgot to start the timer. Well, I guess you get 2 extra minutes. Or a few extra seconds. You got Phase Plant. Don't know if you've heard that. I have heard about it. That is, Pyeon. I have, that is, Kilohertz's, Pyeon. That's their wavetable noise suppression 8 Watashi completely. Pyeon. Alright, then I'll try it again. Pyeon.
Okaeri nasai, Pyeon. Gohan ni suru. Ofuro ni suru, Pyeon. Soreto wa da shi, Pyeon?
How was that, Pyeon? I hope that was good, Pyeon. Faceplant is crazy. I've heard about that, Pyeon. Faceplant is pretty featureful, Pyeon, from what I understand. I got told by my professor that I need to do a live presentation or a 15-minute video for my final project, Pyeon. That is intense, Pyeon. How long does the live presentation have to be, Pyeon? Is it still 15 minutes, Pyeon? Heart just exploded from the Pyeon adorableness. Pyeon! Ooh, my voice is still a little bit munched. Thank you all so much for the sub goals, by the way, Pyeon. Let me go ahead and update that real quick, Pyeon. Yes, Infinity Nikki is out today, Pyeon. However, I will be playing that tomorrow. Oh, right, it showed that. Hydrate. Let me do that real quick. Pyeon. Pyeon. It's very ambiguous for live presentation, Pyeon. I feel like if you can get the same amount of work done in less video, Pyeon, then maybe that's the way to do it, Pyeon. Sippy, Pyeon. There we go, Pyeon. I'm already thinking about Yume Nikki when I hear that game. I don't think it's a wrong thing, Pyeon. However, Pyeon, I think it is a different Nikki series. Also, Jenny! Hello, Pyeon! Welcome back to the stream, Pyeon. And timer's up, by the way. Thank you so much for your 41 months of resub. And can we get some love in the chat for Jenny Blaze? Please continue to enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, and being part of the Oddities community for 41 months. I hope you're doing very well today. Did that. Thank you for the head pats. Eurobeat. Speaking of plugins, Eurobeat production. What a concept. I don't know if anyone has told you about it, but Nexus, the little Rompler plugin, not a Rompler anymore. It's so much more, and I'm scared of its power. I was about to leave for work, but wanted to say hi to... Aw, Jenny, you're so sweet. Fire up the diva, let's get funky. I mean, I do have Diva as well. Yuhei? I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm really gonna have to speak naturally today, aren't I? Yeah, no. I'm excited to show you what I'm working on. I started sketching a random little like riff idea, not a particularly innovative one, but I started kind of playing around with it just to get it out of my head. Then I add a little more, add a little more, and I added a little more. Started to kind of slap a little bit. So, mechanics! Another $10. One last spin before I lose myself trying to make a prototype parry. Why is it not showing here? What the heck? I need to see the full comment. Prototype parry mechanic. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's do one more spin. Why not? Y'all are really angling for that prank call, aren't you? Don't land on it. Okay, it landed on this last time and we respan because respun. Just because of the voice stuff. If it's all right with you, I'd like to respin this one again. The other day in BC, your oddities were speculating about you streaming Skyrim sometime or running around in knight armor and how Todd Howard would never do such a thing. I don't know if I would run in armor. I might try Skyrim someday. I'm not sure if it's my thing. Oh, no. No, 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 no. So who are we calling? Who are we gonna call? What are we even gonna do for the call? Oh God, what do we do? Oh no. Ah, I see what you, okay. I'm glad y'all got that memo. Ooh. Wait, who am I? You know, I did not end up getting around to letting Gaz melt my brain from the other time during F It Up. We could call Gaz and just do that now, although it's not really much of a prank. That's still an obligation that I have to y'all. Oh gosh, who should I even call? We should make the unanimous decision that if you were ever a superhero, it would be a mix of a magical girl and Echo Echo from Ben 10. I am not familiar with Ben 10, let alone Echo Echo. I hope that's a good thing. Like that, this Echo Echo character rather. Yeah, who should we ring up? Other than Ghostbusters. Okay, I get that reference. Flamin' Sack of Pizza. Echo Echo is basically an alien that can project sound. Has duplication and sound powers, I see. Ultimate Echo Echo is... There's Ultimate Echo Echo. I see. I know. Okay, I know who we can call. Hold on. All right, I have an idea. All right, I need to put the wheel away. I know. Just. Let's see. I know who it's gonna be. Let's see. Blame the wheel. Trying to find something to work with here. I usually do a little bit of a deep dive on someone's Twitter to find something for them to do an assignment on. Let's see. Yeah, I know who we should call. Let's see. Oh, I know. Okay, I know what the assignment should be. All right. I'm gonna see if they're around for a call. I'm gonna put the music. We'll see how that goes, and if we don't hear back from this person in like 10-20 minutes, we'll try it with someone else. Um, yeah, so I put the line out to at least one person. In the meantime, oddities, Eurobeat. When was the last time I did that on stream? Don't answer that actually. I'm excited to show you. Let me show you. It doesn't sound too radically different or like wild compared to what I usually do, but there's some flavor to it that I'm actually pretty proud of. All right, let me show you. It might struggle with RAM and such, but actually, chat. Quick question: smaller, larger, smaller, larger. Which would you rather? Which would you prefer today? This one gives a little bit of scenery, and you can see more of what I'm doing. This one is more full screen. Small. Larger, small, full screen. What's a Eurobeat? I don't know. Sounds like some nerdy stuff. Initial D is my favorite Eurobeat artist, though. Full screen looks best. Then I will do full screen. All right. So here's what I have. Let's go. I'll wait for it to finish, but we have a prank call to do real quick. All right. Get ready. Let's get ready. Oh, here we go. Hello.
Hello?
Miss Richard, it's great to hear from you again. Do you have a moment? Is this a bad time?
I was just working it, but that can wait.
Understandable. We do not want to get in the way of extracurricular activities. However, we do we do understand that we did not receive an assignment from you within the 24-hour time period for turn-in. However, I can offer you a verbal dissertation for 90% of the project credit if that's of interest to you.
What?
You were supposed to turn in your paper on your assigned subject, but we do not have one from you. However, we can have you do a verbal dissertation, a 1-minute verbal dissertation on the subject you turned in, and we can get you at least a 90%. Does that sound good?
Wait, what was my subject?
Let me fetch that for you.
Wait.
I think I have it here. Yes. Whenever you're ready, we would like the 1-minute dissertation on what it means to have WRIZ. Whenever you are ready.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I am so good and well versed in this subject. Of course I did this project. Of course.
Great,
This is my Oh,
your area of expertise.
my area
as
of
I have it down.
expertise.
Yes.
Okay, so 60 seconds.
Yes.
Okay. Hey Siri. Start a timer for 63 seconds.
I've got your timer. Let me know when you're ready to start.
Shit. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, and go.
All right, so having WRIZ is something that you can't necessarily learn if you are rizzily challenged when you're born. Unfortunately, this is something that you can't really avoid, but we can make it to where you're not a complete failure in having Riz. So, what you're first going to want to do is you're going to want to speak to a woman. I know it's very hard to do, and the first time you do it, it's probably going to be really embarrassing for you, but I promise you, they won't bite even if she's hot. Sometimes when they're hot, they might ask you to bite them, but then you might need to run in the other direction because you're not ready for that yet because you're a level 1 Rizzler. So you don't want to do that. But how you get W Riz and how you earn up more Riz is actually going to women and giving them free shit. Give them your money, give women your car, give the women food, give them everything, and do not ask for anything in return. And then you will get W Riz. Do not ask me for proof of this. And for your practice target, I am a woman, so give me all your money and your social security card and your house
I
and the
see.
keys to your car and your firstborn child. And then you will have W Riz because your woman will feel like serenaded.
Excellent.
Am
That
I
is
at
within
60
the 1 minute.
seconds?
Yeah, that is 60 seconds.
Yeah, awesome.
I find that this actually correlates wonderfully with the previous student that we had with their dissertation on It seems that a lot of that coincides, as well as the running away from women little bit there. It seems to correlate that Riz is not something one necessarily attains so much as something with which one is born, a property, if you will.
Yes. And so unfortunately, some people just aren't built that way.
I
But
see.
of course, I am.
You're
I
built
am.
different.
So I am built that way. I am built differently. I am simply better. Superior. Because I have that W Riz.
I
So
see.
yeah.
I
The
see. I
only way to
see.
obtain it is the people that are born with Riz. You give them a bunch of money, and then they can give you some Riz. So if anybody is interested in having Riz, I have a $5,000 monthly course available.
I
I don't have any
see.
content there yet,
Ah,
but
the
eventually there will be some content. So if you want some early access to the preview of the content that is upcoming, then you can look at it.
it sounds like a Mr. Riz, yeah, Mr. Tate would like your location. Seems the business model is a bit replicated.
Oh, he stole mine. He stole mine.
Completely understandable, and I believe that
It's
I believe
yeah.
that
So
completely.
he's an example of somebody that has absolutely no Riz trying to act like he has Riz, and that's why,
Yeah,
everything's like, failing for him, and that's also actually the cause of his baldness.
that makes
Is
sense. It sucks away the hair in lieu of having any sort of Riz to work with.
Yeah, if you try to pretend like you have Riz, the gods know and they take away your hair.
The Riz
So any
gods.
bald man probably tried to pretend he had Riz when he didn't.
Ah, I see. I see. I believe this is more than adequate to answer our questions and to submit as a. We do have a question from the class. When do we upgrade to Skibbity Riz?
Okay, so to get Skibbity Riz, what you're gonna want to do is you're going to want to grow the fuck up. Skibbity is such a bad meme. Stop talking about Skibbity. We need to delete this word from everybody's fucking vocabulary. Get it out.
It does not sound very
Get it
Phantom
out.
Text. Completely understandable. This is a more than adequate submission. I believe we might be able to get you 95% credit. Thank you so much for your time. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with the class before we submit that application for you?
Oh no, just let's see. How long have I been here? Oh, 5 minutes. Okay.
Mhm.
So just know that I charge $1,000 per minute. So, my PayPal is business@rachit.com. So just go ahead and, be sure to pay that invoice on time.
Mm.
There is a 35% required gratuity also.
Mhm.
And yeah, I'm sorry that you weren't born with Riz,
Uh,
loser.
Oh, for the record, I have plenty of Riz. I'm simply going with your question here, your submitted application. And in this case, we'll simply have the school district receive that and get back to you within the calendar year for payment. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, sorry that it's a lot, but I don't think, those kids don't need school lunches, of course. So I'll be taking that money myself. Fuck you
Indeed.
kids.
Why have lunch when they can have Riz?
Yeah, of course. Anyways, thank
Take
you.
care.
I'll
Thank
see
you
you
so
later.
much for swinging by, and just remember to turn in your assignments on time. Ta ta.
No.
Oh, so much Riz that my tracking broke. Okay. Okay, let's get back to music, shall we? That was amazing, though. No. I so love that frame for prank calls, honestly. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this turned out. So let me break down what I did here. Let me give you the breakdown. So the riff is basically just a chord over and over, but with some slight inversions. Wait, is Ray in chat? Ray! You are now a VIP. Hello! Thank you so much for your dissertation on on Riz, please do enjoy that VIP. It turns out that you were granted full credit because it would have been extra credit if it was not late. So that is our way to compensate. In the meantime, I am, as the youth say, breaking it down for the students. Yeah, let me show you just the pattern that we have here. This is just one brass. I think I have the same one duplicated, just transposed. Yeah, it's basically just the same pattern. The riff itself is not distinct. It's just this pattern, but then there's like this lower string here. It's just adding that little bit beneath the main little set of chords. And then of course it goes up here. Then you do that over multiple layers. A little bit of a higher end, more nasal. Up here. Onwa VT, thank you so much for the follow on stream. It is great to have you here. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat, and my music has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, Matara Kana V Shoujo, Ashton Martin, Yumiko VT, Rolling Stone, and much, much more. It is great to have you here. I'm working on a Eurobeat track today, so you're just in time. All right, and then I have this little Nexus layer here, which I actually really like in terms of brass. Uh-oh. That's the, that was the, power yelling at me. What can I might need to close a couple of programs. Yeah, analog brass too, basically. Okay, this is also the new Nexus, which, if I could sum up my experience with it, I think the appropriate thing would be, yeah! It's so good. It is so freaking good. Oh wait, this isn't right though. There we go. There's the Nexus I know and love. Yeah, I just have all these layers doing brass. So that's how you can get layers to sound really good. Like you just get the same like you get the same pattern, but you play it with a different sound and, you know, pitch it up or down an octave. Where is the camera? I'm going to turn off my speakers and just work with headphones so I can preserve a little bit of power. But cover the camera. Otherwise, I will be seized upon by the ghost of Christmas camera. I could just put like a face mask over. Is there a problem with your electricity supply? So this is a slightly older place. It doesn't do super well when I have lots and lots of devices taking lots and lots of power from the wall. 1 second, please. Okay. Yeah, it kind of easily trips. Ba. Not letting me. There we go. Yay. So the bass is where I really do a lot here. I'm not using my usual FM8 bass. This is actually. This is FM Bass 3 from Digital Legends. With I think I threw an analog compressor and a limiter on it, and then did some saturation, some EQ, compressed it. So not really much going on with it. And then it sounds like this. It's nice. Like, I need to use more basses. I need to use more basses than my usual. Like, I like the one that I use, but I've kind of been leaning on it a bit too much. Then together with the drums. Oh, goodness. I am like drooling how happy I am with this. So something that I did with the riff is I had sort of a counter lead playing here. No worries, Aphrodite. You are very much forgiven, my dear. It almost sounds like strings in context. Let's bring the riff in. Right here. You hear how they complement each other like that? And then we have, so this is actually a patch I used to use in Massive for years and years and years. Easily decades. If you hear it and you're an OG, you'll recognize it. In fact, another one that you might recognize from the past. Yup, I'm bringing a lot of those sounds back because, like, I feel like the production level that I'm at now is good, but I could do so much more with the sounds that I used to use. I feel like I've been reduced in terms of my sound design and the stuff that I used to use, and better in terms of using what I do have. And this is just a little thing I made in Serum. Very much inspired by the ones that I used in The Love That Never Was. As well, actually made my own little massive riser. I'm really taking time to learn from the old me, for lack of a better way to put it. We have a piano going here. Just octaves. A little bit unrealistic. You need 3 hands to play this well. What else do we have? We have these bells, this drone. Oh, wait. So the offbeats are a little bit different. They're not very detuned on their own. They actually kind of stand out a little bit better this way. Kind of hear how they're still a little bit more pronounced there, yeah? From there we have strings. Oh yeah, this ARP here. It's a very basic little waveform. Hi, Serum. If you need old to see recaps, there are some bangers and little details from that time I could talk about. I may actually take you up on that, Shinon. There's some stuff from that time period that I really like to bring back. I think I had that little discussion a few days ago about, like, how do I say, some very well phrased and well intended critiques from the community, from folks in the community that I trust have really kind of struck through in a good way, and I want to put that on board with where I am now. So I may do that. I got my friend into making music. He is just starting out with FL. Do you have a tip for people wanting to start making music? Starting out but not being overwhelmed by possibility. Yes. So the thing that I recommend the most is to start with songwriting. Here's what I mean by that. I'm grabbing MS Paint. I want to demonstrate something. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. So let's take the lead, the chorus of Discord. Discord, I'm howling at the moon. So the way that I would draw that, if I get this idea in my head, like do 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 do, that'd be da da. A little bit of breath there. Da 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 da. So this is a way you're just drawing it in lines. This looks very similar to a piano roll. So you go here and you crack this open, and look, we have the same lines. These don't have to one-to-one match, but what you can do is you can have a little note here, as much info as you want. One second. Let me get the piano actually. Oh right, something soloed. So the more that you can have with you, the better. If you're near an instrument, great. You can actually have it play like the letter, like the note G or the note C. But you'd be able to do like how to be epic. Thank you so much for following and stream. It is great to have you here. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat, and my music has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, Atara Kanavi Shoujo, Ashton Martin, Rolling Stone, Yumiko VT, and much, much more. Great to have you here. Been here 10 seconds, but already I like it. Welcome in. We are talking about a not intimidating way to start making music. In this case, I recommend songwriting. This is what you can do if you have a pen and a napkin, and you don't have, a keyboard to play with at the same time. My friend is calling you a genius, and of course I blew her mind by telling you made Discord. Aw, shucks. Yeah, so if you start with this, you don't necessarily have to include the notes as long as you have the shape. Because then you can bring this with you into your program or whatever you're going to use to write it with. Because as long as you have the shape of it, you have some sense of how it would look even on staff. You could do it that way. You could do it in like guitar tablature, as long as you have a shape of the melody in mind. And this is not, when I talk about write a good song first, that's not being like crunchy. Just feel it with your heart. Just feel it with your heart. No, seriously, no matter what kind of genre you're making, if the song you're working with sucks, the genre itself won't save it. Eurobeat won't save a crap song. It can make it a little better, but it won't save it. This is why I'm Superstar still flopped. But yeah, no, like, if you can just draw out the shape of what you're trying to do, then you can do like, how at the, do not speak the devil's name. I try not to. But this way, you have some sense of where these things start. I have my piano on my desk. Ozen VRC, thank you so much for the follow on the stream. It is great to have you here. I'm Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. My music has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, several VTubers, and much more. Great to have you here. I don't really know how to play on it much, but I can transpose on it. I guess G sharp, A flat. I'm fairly comfy messing around in, and I like to find song key by transposing the tonic to that. That's fair. Honestly, that works out pretty well. Right on. Hello. You're just in time then. We're talking about a quick way to write down a song idea, because this way you don't have to worry about, is it picking up my microphone? You don't have to worry about sound design or production or EQ or genre or anything like that. Just a song. And of course, if you want to do this more, in a more intricate way, then you could do something like this, where it's like, and like, let's get a gray line, break that in half. You do something like this. Because then you have a sense of the timing, but it's a little bit harder to do with like MS Paint. If you got a napkin or something and you just got like a pencil, and it's all just going to be the same thing, you don't necessarily need to draw that. Whatever information that you need, you draw. But if you don't need, timing spaces to remember it, all the better. Now, another way that you can do music is humming or singing into your phone, like a way to record audio that way. It can be a little bit daunting to hear your own voice like that, but if it gets the idea down, then that's something. I mean, if you have like a Paint app on your phone, this is one way to do it too. But yeah, then you have a song idea, and you can bring that into your DAW, and you can flesh that out, and you can plug in the notes, get the shape right, adjust it as you want. There's a little bit of flexibility with shapes like that too. Aw, shucks, Vanilla. I mean, I feel like while I'm here, while I have the opportunity to talk about it, I might as well. Because I've been doing this long enough to where, I'd rather pass on the information than keep it to myself. I've been doing this for almost 20 years now. I'm getting on in years, And I'd rather this information be out there. Pinchy Viper, thank you so much for the follow and the stream. It is great to have you here. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat, and my music has been featured in Super Eurobeat, Initial D, DDR, several VTubers, Rolling Stone, and much, much more. Great to have you here. I'm trying to find ways to shorten that. But yeah, this is where to start. Songwriting. And ideally, if you can, in terms of music theory, I think the most that you need to know, is that the cool S? That's the cool S. That's so sick. That's so cool. So I would say if you're learning music, it would help to know the following. Obviously individual notes. The difference between major, minor, these two, if you can figure out the difference, that's enough. If you want to learn stuff like suspended and sevenths and ninths and all, and like inversions, stuff like that, all the better. But if you can tell what these are, and you know how to avoid or willingly work with dissonance, as long as you know how to avoid it or when to use it, you're good to go. So dissonance, for the record, is when two notes kind of clash. It's what happens when I play these two. You hear there's kind of a tension there, right? It's kind of like those don't sound quite good next to each other unless play them in like up a little bit. Dissonance can be intentional and in fact can add tension when you want it. But as long as you know these three things in terms of chord progression, I think you're in a good spot to write some basic songs. They're not going to be world-changing. They're not going to be, they may be world-changing, actually. What am I on about? Some of the best songs are simpler. But yeah, no, if you can tell major chords, minor chords, and dissonance, you're in a good place to just start writing songs. You don't need to be Mozart or Beethoven to start writing songs. You don't need to be Dave Rogers to make Eurobeat. You just need to know how to make a good song, and then, figure out the minutia of the genre. Yeah, no, where was I? Right. I was kind of going over what I've done here. Strings. So with this one, I just have the basic chords here. And then I added strings doing a run over them that sound like this. Basically just like a little pattern, except for the end there. And together they sound like this. And then I have this just kind of making noise, just kind of adding some impact. There's just an M1 preset. Just adding a little bit of like, ooh, a little bit of atmosphere. It's literally just the universe. It's one of the first things that comes up when you click multi. Vanilla! With $10! Can we get some love in the chat for Super Euro Beans Vanilla? Thank you so much for the 10. Wait, do I need to do another spin? Thank you so much for explaining this. Taking your time to teach. Thank you. I just like talking about this kind of thing. Because like, no spin. Okay, as per request, thank you. I like talking about this kind of thing. I love Eurobeat. I love talking about it. I love making it. I love sharing with people how to make it. So when I get the chance to do so, I really like to do so. Glad that y'all enjoy it too. All right, so then we have that going on. These bells are a cluster of 3. I have the standard Fantasia from the JV1080. That one's been in a lot of Eurobeat tracks. Then I have my own little patch that I call Aishu, which is not very apt. A bit more percussive, this one. And then I have this cymatic sample. It sounds like this. It's very wiggly. But altogether, it adds this interesting texture. So now we have... I wonder if I should add a Nexus bell. Yes, I was in fact Eurobeat Brony. Songs like Discord, Luna, Diamond Dogs, that kind of thing. Yeah, I built a lot of my Eurobeat career as Eurobeat Brony. By the way, fun fact. Eurobeat Brony was after Ken Blast. A lot of people get it mixed up. Like, oh, she went on to become Ken Blast of initially. Nope, that happened first. But yeah, you add all that together, and Discord. Nope. But yeah, I was trying to recreate the bell sound that I used in the intro of The Love That Never Was, but I haven't been able to find what I used for that, so I might need to crack that open on Mac sometime soon. We have this square ARP, which is just a massive patch. It's just the VA sync. Just playing that a bunch. Piano. It's just Contact 7. I thought about doing more layers, but I decided against it. Droney pad. He's open. There we go. It's just a squishy square wave with a little bit detuned. Jothamir, while I appreciate the sentiment, I would like to indicate that I very much support and appreciate the Living Tombstone. Yoav and Sam have been absolutely precious to me over the last few years. Yoav has gone particularly out of his way to really help me out and support my work in the last few years. You are not bashing the Living Tombstone here, but I want to deter people from taking that as a cue to do so. Those who don't know, the song Discord had a very famous remix by the Living Tombstone. Really did an awesome job flipping it into like glitch hop, which I still think is a banger to this day. No worries, Jathamir. I know that you meant well. And yeah, me and the Living Tombstone are super, super down. They are good. Often you listen to your own music, like not as a part of production, just for fun. See, that's the secret. I make the kind of music I'd want to listen to as much as I can. And every once in a while I'll do it. Like I actually have some of the demo versions of tracks that I've done for VTubers recently. I'll listen to that on the way to and from stuff. Like when I'm on my way to choreography class, for those of you who don't know, Matar Khan and I are working on a Christmas track together, a Christmas cover. And I recorded myself singing the parts to send over to her. And I kind of listened to that because like the way that I made the remix is very much the kind of thing I'd want to hear in a remix of the song. So I'd say I listen to it pretty often. Not all the time, but I have to be in a certain mood for it. But that mood's more often than I thought it would be. And then we have, this is just playing the vocal melody. But that doesn't come around until the later part. So here we just have white noises, a lot of cymatics. Because, listen, it gets the job done. And then this one, this little sound I made myself, because I used to make a lot of my own risers and falls and impacts in Massive. And I'm trying to do that again. On its own, it sounds like this. And it kind of shuts off at a certain time on purpose. But I'm going to mute that out. So and then I just bounce it out to audio. Make it a little bit easier to manage. Now we have this. Oops, hold on. we're going to be working on together, or rather that I'll be working on stream today, is going to be the chorus. That's one of the few parts that I actually wrote ahead of time. Mentally matching this up with chemical plant. Elements of wild reputation. I could kind of hear that, yeah. Promised land is a real turning for fate. Voice arise that one day that might. I can't do that with. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Gonna be real. Been a hot minute since I've heard any of your stuff. I know it's still in progress, but thank you, Party. I can't help with that. I suck at writing lyrics. No, I actually wrote the chorus. The thing with writing lyrics is that you keep writing until they suck less. And the sad thing is you can't really gauge that because lyrics are subjective. Put it another way, with some of my clients in the VTuber space, when it comes to lyrics, I will write something that I think is really stupid. It sounds like the most burning love car, baby fire desire tonight, Tokyo Drift. And I'll show it to the clients and they're like, this is great! And now I do a little bit more research than that, but like, it's less about how, in the Eurobeat world, I should say. In the Eurobeat world, you can get away with the rule of cool. If you deliver it with gusto, if you deliver what you're singing with passion and gusto, it's gonna be believable. It's gonna be amazing. If the lyric is choke on my beans, and you deliver that as if every ounce of you means it, it will work for Eurobeat. You could have the coolest lyrics ever, and if your heart's not into it, it's going to fail. So, in terms of writing lyrics, it's hard to actually offer any kind of advice. I can talk about what tends to work well for like a more pop-oriented production. I can write about, I can talk about like what tends to work for rhyming schemes. But those are only tools. Those are only like different things that you can apply to your canvas. At the end, it's you and the canvas, or you and the text document, or you and the note card, right? It's very subjective, so it's hard to teach. Let's go ahead and get some drums over here. Let me go ahead and figure out the pattern here. Yeah, the song is not necessarily like super wild in terms of its arrangement. Oh, wait, no, this needs to be. Vanilla, thank you so much for the $2. I can't that on the screen, but I'm gonna refresh this little thing in Stream Elements. Have you met your tip goal? Have your tip goal met? Thank you for everything. Also, no speed needed. You keep. We'll do. Thank you. So, the bar that I have on screen is for Pally because I'm trying to take care of the mod team a little bit more this month instead of myself. The tip goal would definitely have been reached. Yeah, that is very much well fulfilled. Thank you. Sorry. What I'm doing. That a little bit up. Oh, wait a minute. I think I have different. What was it do? Remember the chord progression. I should actually include the vocal here. That'll help me sort of frame things out. Sure. So when I eventually do the vocals on this one, it'll be very dependent on like backup vocals to fill out the space. Yeah. Here. Oof. Dissonance in action. Um Here. Uh Here. Okay. That's kind of a boring part, but now we have a little bit more of a framework. It's gonna be a long chorus. Um, I think that might be right. Let me make sure that I have the chords right with the off key. Yeah, I think that's right. Again, nothing world-changing in that chord progression, but it's how we flesh out the rest of it that kind of makes it sound more cool. Let's do this. That first chord that it played. Here we go. You know what I might do actually? Create some motion here by deleting. How do I get cooler with every stream? Hey, wouldn't be able to tell you. By getting rid of stuff, we just added some motion. I think that's pretty cool. All right. Oh, right. This needs to change. This go up. There we go. All right, here we are. Okay. That's actually what I wanted for 7. I think that might be what I want to do. I'm trying to figure out what I want for this part. I used to write these kinds of chord progressions a little bit more often, but I think I've lost the sauce for what it needs. It needs to stay a minor chord there. major one. That just makes it this does a major chord there. I think it does need to be a major chord there after all. Okay, let's do, I want to add some bells here. Atmosphere. I'm gonna grab the bells from the... I could never make music, so I'm glad you are natural at this. Cancel night. With due respect, Aphrodite, I think you could make music if you wanted to. Was it Mozart or Beethoven who was deaf? Many people might have obstacles to making, but I do very much believe that it is possible for anyone to make music that reaches someone. And modify. Not much that we got to do here. Here. Ahem. Yeah, there we go. Mozart was neither deaf nor blind. His problem was that he died at 36. Beethoven went deaf. I think it was Beethoven that that I was referring to. Yeah, no, like, my point is this. Many people think they can't do something. I recommend you try anyway. Better to know for sure, and to have given it your very best. I think I can write some lyrics, but I don't have someone that can produce it into a song. Why not you? Seriously, learning composition can be learned, or at least the tools for composition can. Sorry, I am aggressive in encouragement. I can pull back if need be. Just know that I think you can do it. Believe. I want to do... Yeah, this needs to end with some boom, boom, boom. Very fitting for Eurobeat now that I think about it. Now, that's Euro dance, not Eurobeat. Silly. That's how I am about Skyrim modding, and everything seems stable enough, so all it takes is a hyperfixation, infinite free time, bardic inspiration strikes again. I see. I mean, I don't necessarily have infinite free time either. This is my day job, you know. I want this to be like do. Yeah, there we are. And I feel like mute this out. Take care, party. Thank you so much for popping in. All right, let me see. plug in a scratchy ARP here. I think we don't need to necessarily change pattern. We'll see though. Maybe we will. Yeah, that works. So let's go ahead and plug in some strings here. Having a lot of fun with these. I think we're going to do a lot in the higher registers too. Here. Yeah, this does. I just loop here. Vanilla gifting a sub to Ozen VRC. Thank you so much for gifting that sub. And Ozen VRC, welcome to the Oddities. Please enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, and being part of the Oddities community for your first month. Go get some love in the chat for Super Eurobeans Vanilla and Ozen VRC. All right. Let's go ahead and create a string run over that where we get really dramatic. Yeah, this is fine. I think it needs to keep that rhythmic pattern. This might be a little better. Here we go. Your music just gets better and better. If I had money, I'd give you... Aw, Jathamir, I appreciate that. I think I do this because I've been doing it for almost 20 years now. I would hope to be at least a little bit good at it after a while. I think I need to... Green color adjuster. And I think there's some things that I'd like to bring back from my old work that I'm starting to do well with this. Yeah, this does. Well, thank you, Yo Katie. I am using, I've been experimenting with WebM shampoo today, so I think that's working pretty well. Preserves the Voluma quite well. Oops. Yes. Oops. Oh, it doesn't go up that high. For 26 hours, gonna use the stream to bust out the script. Goodness gracious, Bulwark. Yeah, please do take care of yourself and get some rest if you can. That's a doozy. Please be good to yourself. Hmm. Okay. Right. These. Let me hear how it sounds. Max, good to see you. How are you doing today, hon? You're doing very, very well today. And then what we'll do at the end here is have it be more orchestral, a little bit more bombastic with a dun dun dun. Oh, this would just be in 7 and 8, yeah. Want to do a cover of Heaven is Place on Earth, but this one doesn't have Hasbin character hotels. It has no hotel characters in it. Huh. V, hello! Yes, I am working on music. It's been a hot, hasn't it? Right, and then we change these to do basically the same thing. A lot of these join what the vocal melody will be doing. Actually, just go ahead and have these hold out. There we go. Yeah, put your feet up, rest up a little bit, Fee. Let me show you what we have of this part. Actually, why don't I show you all of what we have so far? Here. Thank you, Fee. And I'm still working on the chorus here. The most important part, really. Once I have this part done, I'll basically be able to start copy pasting some of these into the full like structure of the song. And basically finish the darn thing, at least instrumentally. Especially now that I'm including the vocal melody ahead of time, I'll be doing a lot quicker, a lot better. All right, so bells. I can't wait to add the bells. I love adding bells. Ooh, okay. And then I would usually do it a different way than I'm doing right now, but I kind of want to play with it. Wait, that might work twice. That adds something kind of spicy to it. I like that. And then let's get the last little bit there to work. Rest. Ooh. Okay. This part, realizing that for the emphasis, higher notes need to end about there. I also need another. Wait, the bass needs to know that too. Here. That'd be like. Here. Something like that. Okay. Yeah. Um. Piano, let's add piano next. Okay. I think the piano might ghost what I want the background vocals. Well, not always. The left hand will be playing something like this. Yo, Katie. Go ahead and solo the piano. A bit loud. I think that's what I want it to do. Have this playing chords instead. Maybe not full. There we are. Make sure that works with the progression here. Hmm. What? Right. What if I change the bass pattern there? Actually, bless you. I think that might actually be okay. Yeah, that does. I think I like that actually. Um. I don't mind that actually. Do you just use? Yeah, someone's here with me. Pixie's here. Okay. I don't think that's cute. These are. Pixie sneezed because she has all the pixie dust gifts. I see what you did there. All good. Stick around. Vibe as you like. There we go. All right. Yeah, that shift was what I wanted. Oh yeah, I need to, that. There. Hmm. There. Yeah, we need some of that. The strings are kind of clashing with it there, isn't it? I know what to do here. Hold on. Something else is doing. Oh, the bells. Ooh, that is fascinating. Wow, okay. I had to plug in some Roni pad. It almost feels like if I play with this right, it'd be the intro to Lost into the by Eliza. Hello, Busy. How can I help you? Here? Oh, hydrate. I should do that. Thank you. Are we really an hour and a half in? Already. Time flies when you're having fun. Oh, I must have missed that. Sorry about that. That was an hour ago. Geez, Vera, I'm so sorry. Are you still here, Vera? Let me know if you are, and I'll do that. Otherwise, I'll just refund the points. A sip of water. Drinking all kinds of other stuff. But yeah, Busy Buck. I am Odyssey. Hi. Hello. Good to see you. Odyssey, Eurobeat Brony, Ken Blast, short for Kendra, Stebbins, DNA team, all the good stuff. Do the Cyrano. Baka. Sorry. All right. Dimming that in the middle of stream. I'm busy. Baka. And Viera. Let me know if you're here. I'll hear that for you. But for now, if you don't show up, I'll refund those points. All right, back to work. Nuts. Right. Huh? Okay. Here we are. All right. I'll figure that, bats. Go ahead and plug in this square ARP. I think. I think for this one, I'd like to change the key based on the underlying chord. It's literally just like a basic wavetable and massive. Yeah, here we go. Pull my hair up a little bit. Pull my hair back a little bit. It'll look weird because I'm just kind of putting it up instead of properly. But anything. There we go. Let's go ahead and add some background brass. Oh. What's this song gonna be called? I think I want to call it Don't Count Me Out. Boy, wow, I came in and had my volume way too low. Oh no! Sorry about that, Rusted. I think I like that a little bit more. Now I have it at the appropriate level of volume blaring while drifting down a mountain. I see what you did there. I get you. I get you. Go ahead and plug these in. I want to do a little bit of interplay with the going a little over. I want that. There we are. So from here. It sounds a little bit interesting this way, but it may be what I need. What I want to do, actually. Yeah, that's more like it. Here. Most importantly, I'm going to take a quick little 5-minute break to use the restroom. I will be right back, oddities. Moment. I'm also going to save before. BRB. There it is. Oop. Put some music background in the meantime. I just run the background, actually. I'll just play that. Here we go. I'm back. All right, up. Bring us back to here. Did you miss me? I missed you. I hope that didn't get too repetitive while I was gone. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and keep filling in the brass here. I might worry about the slippery lead a little bit more later. I might leave these out for now. You counted forever. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, you no longer need to count anymore forever, because yeah, I think something like that. Rusted, my oh my. Are you ready, Rusted? My voice is a little bit shaken up, but I'll see what I can do. Arara, iko da ne. Arara. Ah, you need a good, you need a good falsetto for ada ada, and it's not working. I'm sorry. I did try it twice, though. Bulwark, I can take care of that for you. How's that? um, why did that actually work? What the heck? Oh no. I think I'm weak to I don't know, affirmation tied in with Riz. I don't know. I prefer that. There we go. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Sure. Oh, you know what I want there? Do a little trill upwards. I haven't done one of those in a while. Yeah, there we are. Yeah. Lisa, hello. How you doing, darling? How you holding up? Let's do there. Just really want to finish the script, not nearly as far along as I want, but my brain is getting too fuzzy to think anymore. So I have a weird I have a weird life hack when it comes to creative work on a deadline, self-imposed or otherwise. You're gonna get a lot more done if you rest and recover and get a full night's sleep instead of forcing yourself to keep doing more. Like, being kind to yourself generally and genuinely tends to reap better rewards. Sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes you have a deadline that's so tight that you absolutely can't. But if you can, please do be good to yourself. I need to make that an octave. Yeah, there we are. Well, let's see. If you're done with 30% of it and the deadline's in 3 days, do what you can to get it to 50. And then tomorrow, when you have a little bit more rest, do the other 50. And then on the third day, review it and turn it in. You'll still have to power through it, but you'll have more of yourself to take it on with, I think. No. Have dives at I live to create. It's all I've ever been good at, not stopping here. Well, I'll tell you what. You are probably better at a lot more things than you're giving yourself credit for. Chances are you are very good at creating, and if you are on a roll of any sort, then I recommend you get that going. But please don't underestimate the role that self-care may have. And I'm not saying that to be some sort of crunchy granola, like, just feel it yourself. Chase the muse. That's the only time you can create. Or like, you're gonna have better creative output if you're well taken care of, you know? Oh. Here. Here we are. That part. They still have a little bit of release after them, so having a little bit of the pitch bend going after is a good way to kind of catch it. I think we're almost done with the chorus here. Here. add more orchestra. Yeah, I want to add more layers than I've already got. Mute the riff. Oop. Just the chorus. I want timpani. Yeah, I want timpani drums. Where do I have timpani? I think I have that in the JV 1080. Thank you, Aphrodite. I'd hope to be after 2 decades. I think I've actually been at this for the majority of my life now. The more I think about it. Under percussion. This one is for me, Ubbies. A lot of my client work is waiting on the clients. And in the meantime, I've kind of wanted to do something for me for a little while, confessedly. Sound. I'm gonna mute the vocal lead. Ooh, it needs a little bit more volume. It's a problem. I think I'll just do. Maybe not that much. Maybe it's fine, and I'm just weirdly picky. You're saturated. Compressor. Ouija! I think it's turned out pretty good. We're making this one a little bit more orchestral for funsies. I guess just to deliver on the emotional payload a little bit. But yourself, how you doing? Auto game. Yeah, all right. Here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that helps. French horns. I want French horns. Let's get horny. Right, where are my horns? I think I use I think I use contact for those. It's gonna take a little second to load. Contact tends to on this machine. Yeah, I started kind of sketching this out very gently earlier, and then it's just kind of kept growing. Wait a minute. Wait. I'm gonna do something really funny. Maybe I have a Nexus. Maybe Nexus has French horns. Um. No. I feel like I could search somewhere. It'd be a woodwind, right? I do not have. Me and Vera are arguing about hot chocolate and the skin on top. I hate it. Vera swears it's the best part. I could have lived my entire life without reading that phrase. I don't. No. When it comes to hot chocolate like that, we don't need to call the film that happens on top of hot chocolate. We're not calling that foreskin. No. Cease this immediately. Stop it. Prepping for a charity stream, quite stressful, but it will come together in the end of the day. Just gotta hold on. You got this. You're gonna do amazing. I know, but you still brought the word to me. Come along now. All right, Horn. See this one? A little too loud. Does this have, a bend range like? Aha. Wait. Are you a full octave? No. Okay. Yeah, this does. Yeah. How does this sound? From here. Gotta go. No worries, Jothamir. Please do please do have a great rest of your night. Please sleep well if you can. Yeah, take care of yourself. Sleep well, Jothamir. Can we get some good nights in chat for Jothamir? Okay, so now we have this. This needs to be here. There we are. Amazing at how similar and sort of generic Eurobeat can sound, yet when you look into it, there's so many layers and it's so complex. But I guess it's all part of having template. The way I think about it is like this, Vanilla. Imagine that Eurobeat is a square canvas. The edges are always square. They're always the same length. It's uniform. You could have a larger canvas. You could have a smaller canvas, but it's always a square. There is still so much you can do with a square. You could fill it with one color. You could fill it with two colors. You could do the most intricate thing ever done on it. You could turn it on an angle and have it be at a diamond. There's a lot that you can do with the Eurobeat template and still deliver on it. I would say that by adding orchestra, I'm kind of stepping out of the usual Eurobeat template, as it were. Ooh, I want this one to be... Now what it sound like? Ooh! That's what I wanted. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I want the bells to do something different here. Yeah, that's pretty important that it does that. Yeah, there we are. Ah! That's what we wanted. Sure, please do, Cobalt. Thank you so much for popping in. Have a great time in Ferris stream. Can we get some love in the chat for Cobalt? All right. I'm gonna turn these back on now. Here we go. This is starting to sound nutty. Let's go! Ah! What do we have so far? Hydrate. Yo, Hong, it's good to see you. Been a hot minute. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, pets. Ah, all right. What do we have so far? Sorry, that I'm excited. I'm officially excited about the song now. All right. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna save. I've saved that now. That's probably the most important thing. Blue Jay, good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Been a little bit. Hope you're doing well. Did that hydrate? I'm gonna do it again though. What sounds really fun right now? Hydration. Let's go ahead and copy this just for the sake of structure. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of break down the first little bit of the second verse. I'm gonna take out. a little bit more. I don't want stickers in there either. That. Okay. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, there we are. This. I know what to do. Hold on. No, it needs the bass there. What I could do. And what we need is to raise some tension in that. This here. Two. Oops. Wait. Here. That. There. And start with that. There we are. Bonnie, hello! Don't tell me you. Gosh, this is exciting. What I want to do here, gosh, are we really fleshing out this much? Don't want verse 1 to be there. I don't want this song to be too particularly long, actually. I remember in the past there was a criticism that some of my songs are about half a song that goes on for 3 times as long. And I think what I want to do is keep the meat on the bones pretty lean. Have a little bit, you know. There must still be some. Yeah, I want to do... I know what I want to do. This. So this will be... We'll cut out the vocal lead. And I'm going to bring back a bit of an Audi classic here. Well, I wouldn't say it's too much of a classic, but it's a technique I used to use more often, or at least a sound. I'm gonna go ahead and here. Buzz lead. Yeah, here we are. We're gonna go ahead and turn off cross relay. 38. More like 100, 100. Yeah, all right. Okay, and then we'll basically do like a synth solo. So that's gonna need some help volume-wise. And this, there. The M1 is somehow unusually very quiet. Go ahead and crank that up. Like. All right, modulation right away. Oh yeah. The synth solo that comes to mind, by the way, is basically a nod to Phantom Fantasy. For any Toho Eurobeat fans in the crowd. There might be. Let's. Go ahead and focus on this. Please. What I want, a little bit of a pitch here. Would this technically be called a synth guitar? Like the way that I'm having this played? I want to change the bend range to a full octave. That way I can kind of control it a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Matter of fact. Oh, okay, it's 20%. Yeah. I might start this an octave lower, because it's a little bit high to start. Yeah, this is a little bit too high. Might change this or group it with a serum patch that I tend to use. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, power suffering. Yeah. This needs a little bit less portfolio. I think having the two paired up. Uh. Off protect. Oh, I can close. You can probably close paint as well, yeah. Saving. Yep, thank you. Yep, save. Oops. Hello, Dawn. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Up here. Oops. There. Oh, thank you for that, Pats. Let's go ahead and get some here as well. What I want to do here? Here. That's not what I wanted to do. Get trip out. Here. Starting to get a little too noodly. Some wiggly wobbles right at the end. Trip back in here. Right from here. Is where we break fingers in a rhythm game? Exactly. Well, something that feels like that. Oh wait, it's still in triplet. A little bit of modular. Hydrate. I think I might have missed that earlier. Thank you, Pixie. Yeah, there we are. Ah, thank you for that, Pats. What do I want to do here? Play it again from here. This used to be the part where it's doing all squealy wows. Oh, thank you for that, Pats. Oh, thank you for that, Pats. Oh, well. And it, depending on how you look at it, a potential booby grab. Does it take extra care of my... I like this one that comes up here. But seriously, glad to catch a live stream. Mark Mellon, thank you so much. Yeah, it's good to have you here. Sorry, my words really just stumbled out there. Here we go, here we go. We gotta finish that out. You want triplets here. It's a little hard to hear though. We want some pitch guys here. A little bit of modulation. Right, I think we have what we need now. that. Now you found it. There we are. I think a little bit of chorus would help too. Let's do compressor. Oxford liver. Wait, that's ozone. Here's Oxford. From here. I think this one needs a little bit more help. I want to use like I want to use driver on this, like a different distortion. I want it to be like rough. I think that's it. Hold on from here. I think I want to do something to give it an intro from the riff here too, like. I know what I want to do. You gotta do those, by the way. It's a rule. There we are. Oh, hydrate. I'll do that now. Vanilla. I do make my hot cocoa with cinnamon, and I do usually base that on a milk base. So like the idea of cinnamon tasting good in chocolate milk, that makes sense. Have you tried vanilla in chocolate? Oh yeah, peppermint and chocolate milk too. I'm gonna use a disperser. Try that. There we are. Sax! Of course you're one of my subs, Sax. You've always been one of my subs, huh? And thank you so much for 32 months of subscribing. You are nearing that corner to like 3 years of subscribing. Can we get some love in the chat for Sax Neko? One of my much beloved friends. And yes, one of my very favorite cat girls. Can we get some love in the chat for Sax Neko? How are you doing, darling? All right. You know what I want to do here? I want, okay, so here. I want one of this. I want to make this like a little bit less full. Get a few things out here. I know what I'm gonna do now. Yes. Okay. Yep. Thank you, Sax. It started as just a sketch that I didn't think I was gonna do anything with. Like the riff is literally like same riff, different chords. It was just me playing with a very basic synth brass riff where the note underneath would change, and it kind of fleshed out into this weird orchestral banger. I should probably wrap up pretty soon, but let me play what we have so far. Starting from here. 3, 4. Playing dead pads. I might need to wrap up pretty soon after all. I have to speak. Well, if I'm not gonna jam out, you know, if I'm not jamming out to something I'm making, that's a bad sign for anyone else. Mute out the vocal lead for a little bit. Kind of hear how things sound without it. have done that one already, but one more. Perfect. That is exactly the effect I wanted there. Let's go. Sorry. Ooh, that little bit at the end there needs a little symphony fill, you know? Definitely needs another riff to end that. Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right, friends. I'm gonna save there. I think we've got enough going. I'm gonna spend the next few minutes with you. Move this here. There we go. Take a look at who else is stramming at the moment. And I am down to answer questions, field comments, remarks, redemptions, all that good stuff. Get some background music now that I'm no longer running a DAW at the time. Also, you can't have DAW without DAW. For those who don't know, a DAW is short for digital audio works. This questions, comments, remarks, redemptions. If not, I'll send you out a little early. I do have not against my desires. JB is playing a game called Strinova. I'm curious, is there a rule with BPM? With Eurobeat, there's some flexibility. I would say lower than 140, and you gotta be careful. And above 170, you gotta be really careful. If you're doing stuff like Italo Disco or High Energy, sort of the precursors of Eurobeat, then you can go slower. And if you're doing something like hardcore or high tech, then you can go faster than 170. But generally that range is good. Generally that range will... So I haven't got away with 180. Oh, also Burning Up the Night also sounds familiar. Like, I think that one was also like 180 or something. Y'all ever try making hot chocolate with heavy whipping cream? I feel like it gets a little thick for me at that point. I work with Vocaloids or other vocal synths. I have not, although I'd like to. Sax. I hate to do this. Any other time I'd be super happy to do that. Right now my voice is a little bit ouch. I'm gonna refund those points. I am so sorry. Please do it again soon and I will gladly nya for you. After all, I did learn from the best. 170, okay. Which song with Cyfams was at 180? Oh, Alpha Rat is playing with Project Melody. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Holy, I never thought that would happen. Just a Dream on 214, yeah. Alpha Rat and Project Melody are playing Among Us together. Fridoki is playing Strinova. Camilla is building a gingerbread house. For the very first time, apparently. Chacho, your V-Mom, and Ellie Minibot are being mermaids. Pumpkin Potion is playing Final Fantasy 15. Snuffy is apparently just chatting, but hanging out with Meat. Let's see. Phoebe! I know who we're rating. Yeah, it has been a hot minute. Ooh, yeah, ooh. Yeah, I think we gotta raid Phoebe. Well, sorry, I would stick around for longer, but all right, friends. I I'm gonna do one last little vocal freebie, and then I really need to pop out a little early. I gotta fall on the toilet. All right, so let me pause this real quick. Let me see if I can do it all dusky husky. お帰りなさい。ご飯にする。風呂にする。それともな。And on that note, yes, Sparkling Pixie and Latent are right there with the raid message. Can we get some love in the chat for both of them, by the way? It cut. Shoot. It did that again. Okay, let me try it one more time. I'll hold the mic up to me. お帰りなさい。ご飯にする。お風呂にする。それとも、わたち Yeah, my voice doesn't really have its upper register back yet, so it's really playing me for a sap. All right, friends, let's go ahead and raid. We are raiding Phoebe, my beloved friend, and look at that fat. Comeback plus Infinity Nikki. She was in Japan for a month. We're raiding Phoebe Chantibi, also known as Phoebe. See you tomorrow for Infinity Nikki, actually. So we're getting a little bit of a teaser, potentially. I'm so sorry, I gotta go. I love you very much. Bye! I have to be so bad. Bye-bye! See you tomorrow! It's got A to C. Bye-bye! Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is gonna be a thing. Bye! Yeah, this is really good timing, I guess. I'm so sorry, Bosh.